Welcome, everybody, to episode 318 of The China Show, The Real China Show. And guess what? We've got a cracker for you today.
A big one of the biggest. And shout out to 318. Area code is Shreveport, Alexandria, Louisiana. So
Excellent.
Central and Northern Louisiana.
Brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going to get right into it. We're going to be talking about all the turmoil in China at the moment. So let's saunter right into it with what's new. Because
We have no time to spare.
Yeah.
There's too much.
It's too much.
For real, though.
Yeah, it's like an
very
extra
worried
family
now
pack.
because it didn't know what will happen.
So what you're seeing behind us is, and we have to cover this, of course, for those of you who aren't aware, yesterday, the 4th of June, was the anniversary for the Tiananmen Square massacre. It's something that China has actually managed to completely erase within China.
That's right.
It is so bad right now that you cannot even post the number 64 or 89.
Like, you're like, yo, I love Nintendo 64.
Literally,
Done.
somebody in WeChat tried to send or ask for 64 RMB because he split a bill with a friend and it blocked it.
Hey, how old's your grandma?
Yeah.
89.
Yeah, and it was they're blocking everything. It's absolutely crazy. KFC had a June 4th crazy special. The ad got taken down and blocked because it was on that date.
Yeah,
You just
it's that
can't say
crazy.
the date.
No.
And you know what? I've met so many Chinese people throughout my time in China that didn't even know anything happened.
The majority.
Yeah, absolutely the majority. Because it's not taught. You're not allowed to talk about it. There's no news about it. It's never mentioned. And if anyone ever tries to post anything about it, it gets deleted and those people are silenced.
And quickly, I want to say that when people do find out about it, they very, very much care.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do. So ITN News apparently has released recently a bunch of new footage and photos that they have from their reporters that have never before been seen. We're not going to go through all of it. This is not going to be the main part of the show. It's a small
we just
segment, but
wanted to
we
give you an
wanted to at least show a little bit of it to you. And we're not going to show anything graphic.
Which they don't know what will happen.
What do you think about the fact that Li Peng has more power now?
If now Li Peng have the more power, the students will be killed, possibly, or will be forced into the prisons.
I'm not afraid. I train my life. I want to be living happily. But if they don't allow me, then I'll give my life away for this, for happiness, for pursuit of happiness, for freedom.
The students think the government lies.
I think Chinese Communist Party should be wise and should listen to the people at all levels.
Government is lazy, just like a donkey. If you give it a whip, it will move a bit. If you do not beat it, it will stay still there.
Yes.
I can hardly find any words to speak.
What
do people think?
We think
that we should live peacefully. We don't want the army. We don't want the gunshot and the fire. Army firing at the innocent people. We are not a handful. Only the leadership. You are a handful of people. You should step down. Or if you want to use violence, you will never know how you will die. They had lots of army they're sending lots of army from Liaoning and other places, but they didn't give bullets to those people because they think that if those people think they are too violent, they might fight. They might fight.
What do people think of the government?
Well, they think the government is barbarous.
The
army man was killed on the Jianguomen overpass by the people, but it's not true. I saw with our eyes it was crashed by its own armed vehicle. And the two tourists saw that.
我们手无寸铁，忍无可忍。
不是我们在搞人民在搞动乱，是他们中央一小撮在搞动乱。我们人民是好的，人民争取自由。
The Chinese people are standing up.
Yeah, so look, it's a tragedy, and unfortunately the bravery of all the people that were killed and everyone who stood up is so disrespected. It's so bad that even in Hong Kong, of course Hong Kong is supposed to be a free place. It's supposed to be a one country, two systems scenario, but it's not. You cannot even, like this lady literally put up her hand and say, 6-4 for the date, just with her hands, it's just like, kind of like you do this.
Yep.
And she got arrested. No signs, no protests, no anything. Just holding up the numbers 6 and 4 with your fingers will get you arrested in Hong Kong. Because the Chinese Communist Party is so paranoid. And those are plainclothes police, by the way, Chinese police.
I never thought I'd see the day where you couldn't do this in Hong Kong. This is insane.
I did, because I was there during the umbrella protests in 2014. I went there to go film and take photos and stuff. And I could see it then. The freedom that Hong Kong had enjoyed for so many years was taken away. You know, when the Chinese government put in that transnational law, whatever it is, that national security law. This woman just held up a balloon with a question mark, and she got arrested too by plainclothes police. It's crazy what's going on there. And then again, guys, you know, all of these people, these shills that are telling you China's living in the future, China's so safe, China's amazing. This is what they're defending. And you know what? They're having the time of their lives, those shills that are getting all the kickbacks from the government and all the booze and the women or whatever they're doing. I'll tell you one thing. When the thing they care about suddenly gets clamped down on, they will change their tune, but it'll be too late because they've been promoting this garbage authoritarian government for so long.
Well, and the ultimate goal is to spread this system to your country as well, to allow China to have all of these deals, to buy into all the companies, to get into the education system, to allow full control of the Chinese system in your country.
Yeah.
Because look what they did in Hong Kong successfully within years.
Oh yeah.
This is bad.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrifying. And it's already spreading around the world. You know, it's very difficult to find out information about Tiananmen Square on the internet. They've scrubbed a lot.
In terms of the internet, China, and we've been tracking this for years now, we have seen China successfully remove huge swaths of modern history off of the internet so that you can't find the real truth anymore.
That's absolutely
on the
true.
Western internet.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, kind of a very fun bit of news regarding this, whether you could say it's fun or not, but what's going on here?
Mr. Ogles introduces a bill to rename the D.C. street, or Washington, D.C., the street where the U.S.-Chinese embassy is.
Yeah.
They want to rename it to Tiananmen Square Memorial Boulevard.
That is the most Chad move ever.
So awesome.
I want that to happen so badly.
Dude, China would literally... I think that might be the collapse of the CCP, because they would just go like this and then explode, you know?
They would be... I got it. It's around here somewhere. There. That would quite literally be China, except like amplified by 1 million. Yeah. You know. Anyway, I hope that goes through.
I wanted to read one of his quotes here. I thought it was good.
Okay.
So it says, China's being run by the immoral, genocidal Communist Party, the CCP. Earlier this month, it marked 34 years since...
Well, it's 37 now.
Yes, 37. So this was the original proposal. I just wanted to read the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Chinese government weaponized the nation's military against its own people, mowing them down in the streets and murdering up to 10,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
As the CCP regime continues its reign of terror, it's important for America to unequivocally condemn the CCP's human rights abuses. In commemoration of the victims lost in 1989, I introduced legislation to rename the street outside the Embassy of China in Washington, D.C. to 1 Tiananmen Square Memorial Boulevard. So this was in 2023 proposal.
Yes.
If you go to the next slide. They brought it back.
Okay, so...
And I hope it goes through.
Me too.
What a bill it would be.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the 37th anniversary they brought the bill back, and we certainly hope that this goes through.
This would be amazing. Like, if you have any way to weigh in on this and show your support, please do. I think this would be a big middle finger to the CCP.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the most polite way possible.
Yes, absolutely.
And justified way.
Yeah. What's going on here?
So this is a clip here. I just want you to see what's going on here, because the filters are getting out of control, and I guess the processors can't keep up with that many people trying to filter at the same time.
Yeah, because first of all, they're all very tall with incredibly long legs, and then they're all slender.
This is the filter.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's really having trouble, isn't it?
Let's try to keep
Still keeping them like stretched though.
It is. That part's easy.
Yeah.
Because all it does is stretch the entire image, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But the other parts is struggling. It's like, you can have little, you can have a little. Here's a sprinkle of beauty for you.
Yeah. By the way, this is the most China story you will hear all year, I think.
Yes, and I gotta get... we don't weigh in on stuff that's super covered in the press.
Yes.
But we have to do this because of the response to this. This is causing waves. If you guys don't know, there's a super famous dude. He's got a dog.
Yeah, he's an internet celebrity.
Internet celebrity in China. He's got a dog. A couple stole his dog, slaughtered it, and ate it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because he does this traveling thing where he travels around with his dog. And he left his dog at home and he went on a trip because he had to go on a solo trip. While he was on the trip, his dog was stolen.
Yeah, which is normal. We hear that all the time.
Yeah, and then he checked his security footage and he managed to figure out who stole it. Anyway,
let's just look at the blurb.
Yeah. So this was his dog, and he built his whole brand on this dog.
Chuto.
Yeah.
10-year-old border collie.
Somebody chewed that toe.
Toe means head.
Yeah.
And yes, they did.
They absolutely did. Anyway, so he's on a road trip.
So he had a missing dog notice he put up.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a famous
都在
dog.
家里跑丢了。
Yeah.
希望商丘的朋友啊，我们商丘本地的朋友有做狗肉生意的，能够注意一
Notice
下
how he
出
says
售。
anybody in the dog meat business.
Yeah, the dog
Keep that
meat
in
industry.
mind.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind because there's a big campaign to make you not believe that.
Oh yeah.
他把他给那个样了，给人杀了。因为我跟他路边，我跟他过来，我以为他没人要的。
啥时候杀的？
不知道啊，就5月14给他的，180块钱。
So for $34, so he sold the dog for $34, and then it was skinned and
For dog meat.
eaten. Yeah.
120块钱。
对。
Yeah. I mean, you only see this when it happens to a celebrity. But this happens to everybody.
Yeah, so the one thing I wanted to say first before we get into the reality of this is that I do feel so bad for this guy. Like, it's so sad, right? But this is so common, and it's not to downplay his problem.
Yeah.
But there are millions of people that lose their dogs
Yes.
to the dog meat trade, and they get stolen. The kids' pets get stolen.
Yeah, there was this stupid, there's a stupid rumor that goes around, and I fell for it at first when I went to China, is that, oh yeah, they eat dog, but they specially breed dogs for the dog
For
meat
meat,
trade.
yes.
But that's not true.
That's bull.
They steal pets.
Yes.
You'll
'Cause
be
it's
eating,
free.
and
It's
you will
free.
eat a border collie, you will eat, a
Golden retrievers.
You will eat lassie.
You'll eat
you know,
lassie.
you will eat any a husky, it doesn't matter, and a poodle.
There was
And
a
you see
golden
them.
retriever only restaurant.
Yeah.
Because it specialized in that type of meat.
Yeah. Anyway, he obviously is like
不叫我法视
angry.
频，不叫我杀视频了，越赖我越罚。
They're trying to get him to not post, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's like, screw you. And props to him. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
I saw Western influencers run with this, and more power to them.
By the way, those people, they offered him 1,500 RMB to delete his
shut
videos and oh, we'll pay you back for your dog. And then he's like, how dare you? And it's like, it doesn't matter. It's just a dog. Like, we took it because, it was on the road.
meat.
Yeah.
It's meat.
Yeah, exactly. Then there's no remorse.
But I was reading comments like this from bot accounts. Okay. And the bot accounts came hard and they came fast to try to excuse this. Some of them were more like, oh, this is lie. Like, people don't eat dog in our China, that kind.
Yeah.
But the more coercive ones are like this. It says, for those confused about why, in Chinese ancient medicine, there's a traditional recipe with dog in it. This is mainly practiced only in rural parts of China, and only small sections of rural areas still eat dog during some parts of the year. Do you see this? This is more believable because it's like, yeah, it happens, but here's why.
That is absolute
It's not
hogwash.
common.
It's hogwash. It's incredibly common to eat dog in China. We saw it all over the entire country. It's a massive trade. It doesn't only happen in the south in Yulin. It happens more up north in my experience. You see more like dog meat
happens
restaurants.
everywhere.
It is everywhere.
Can we
It's
just show the map?
yeah.
We always got to give people an update. These are the dog meat restaurants.
This
in
we got
China.
today. We went to Baidu Maps, which is the same as Google Maps, as their knockoff of Google Maps. And if you type in Goro, which means dog meat restaurant, it means dog meat. These are all the locations. But if you look at every location, it has numbers on it. And that's how many, like, for instance, there's like 396
In
dog
Changchun.
meat restaurants in that one city.
In Changchun. So
Yes.
one of those dots, just stay there for a second.
Okay.
One of those dots is not one restaurant.
No.
It's not 4 dishes. It is
Yeah.
how many restaurants there are
Yes.
in that small place.
Dog meat restaurants. And those are proper, like, registered restaurants that are on the map, like a Google map.
There's
not,
chains.
Not
There's
the
chains
side
like
of the
Olive
road.
Garden.
Yes.
I'm not joking.
Yes,
there are
for dog meat.
chains like Olive Garden, like
Yes.
that type of kind of like
the Gaoli Gorodian, remember
exactly.
that?
Like you see the sign, you recognize the brand and
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
you're here, your family. You know, except unless your family is part of your dog's
We're going
part
to
of your family.
Denny's, you know, it's like something
going to
like that.
Doggies, you know,
yeah.
it's like-
But they have street stalls, you know, where they sell dog meat, you know, that aren't registered and aren't going to turn up on the map. So any
Oh,
street
yeah.
food area, you got all these little like dog meat selling streets. It's huge. So here's the thing that I hate is that people try to pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And then they make up these lies because obviously they're embarrassed by it, these people, because it gives China a bad image.
Have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah,
That's what they're
so
trying
they
to do.
want to eat. No, they want to have their dog and eat it too. And they want to pretend like, oh, we're just normal, you know, and we like pets and dogs and all that, which lots of Chinese people
Yeah, so
do.
can we just please be honest here? That guy that's upset represents a lot of Chinese people.
Yes, a huge
there are
amount.
a lot of Chinese people that love their pet dogs and don't want to eat dogs. But there's
Yeah.
also a lot of people that do. And to pretend that doesn't exist is that's bullshit.
Like I was saying, it's just such a Chinese story that like an internet celebrity leaves his home for a few days. His celebrity dog gets stolen by dog meat traffickers, skinned alive and cooked. That's what I read into it. They skinned it alive and cooked because they do that on
do that,
purpose.
yeah, to get the
they want to
adrenaline
torture
going.
it. Skinned alive and cooked and sold for what, $34?
Yeah.
And then when he tried to like say what the hell, they were like, oh, shut up, it's fine. Here, just take like $100 to shut up.
And you better believe China's very upset about this going wild because they don't care domestically.
No.
Everyone knows this happens in
Sure.
China. They don't care about that story.
Yeah.
But they want to censor it abroad. And that's why you're seeing these comment campaigns. They kind of like, not just say like, oh, there is none. It's like to push it down.
Yeah,
It's
they're like, oh, it's
just
always
rare.
just in this one area,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
it's only a traditional thing.
Yeah.
No,
No.
Most Chinese people that I met, some of them, well, and most of them would say like at least their family eats dog, or during winter, you know, they
And
eat
you can
dog,
have
or-
whatever opinion about
know?
that you want. It's just to pretend like it doesn't exist is dumb.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
exactly. And a lot of the Chinese people I met didn't like that. A lot of Chinese
Yes.
people that I met love dogs.
Yeah.
Not to try to paint everybody with a broad brush here,
No.
but to try and pretend like it's like a uncommon
Oh,
thing.
it's
It's rubbish.
such a niche
Dude,
thing.
It's kind of like saying that nobody in America eats deer meat,
Yeah.
venison.
Yeah, because you met some guy in Chicago that's never had it before.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But we in the countryside eat it a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
And in huge parts of the
Yes.
country, it's eaten, you know, anyway. And getting off point here. I just wanted to bring that up.
For sure.
So now we promised you a little bit of chaos, and there's been a lot of
Oh my
chaos.
gosh. This media pack's twice as big as last week.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, 3 days ago, we had a massive chemical factory explosion. All right.
Suzhou.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, they claimed, by the way, that this didn't produce pollution.
Yeah, just like last time. They always like put out an official notice. Oh, no pollution and no injuries or whatever. Like whatever, man.
What is that? The 500th factory explosion in 2026 in China that didn't make the news?
Yeah, probably. You know, chemical factory explosions are always wonderful. They're great for the environment. Yeah, exactly. So now on the 5th of June, so we're talking like 2 days ago, we had this huge liquefied gas explosion here in Liaoning. If you take a look, it was caught on camera. Just look up there. Boom. It happened to be a bus driving past just as it went off. Okay.
Oh.
This is a little restaurant on the side of the road.
Wait till you see the aftermath.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the problem. Is
It's like a war zone.
yeah.
Looks like Ukraine.
You know, I always used to think that, you know, the first world goes overboard with its safety, you know, codes and stuff. You know, like
realize why it exists.
yeah, because I would always be like, this is nonsense. They come in here and say like, oh, that chair is like 2 meters too
Sure,
close
sure,
to a
yeah.
fire exit or something, and
Yeah.
you're like, shut up.
Yeah, I don't need a fire exit.
No, exactly. But then after living in China, you start to realize that these safety protocols and codes and stuff exist for a reason.
For a reason, yeah.
And they don't follow them in China. That's why these things happen.
No, Sonic, no.
Yeah. You know, in this case, this was liquefied gas. This wasn't a
Yes.
chemical. This was literally a little restaurant. It blew up right next
Does
to
it not
bus.
look like the streets of Kiev or whatever when Russia's
Yeah.
in there?
Yeah, it does. It does. It definitely does. You know, the sky matches too. Yeah.
Terrible stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, that's another little explosion that happened 2 days ago. I wonder if you heard about that. Probably not.
Probably not, and that's
Yeah.
why you're here.
So the official death toll is only 2, with
Which we didn't
14
show,
people
by
injured.
the
Of
way,
course, we
guys.
won't. 14 people supposedly injured. I'd probably swap those numbers around, and then it's still too little.
And then add a 0.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know in China.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course it burned out and pretty bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of people just standing around taking photos. You know, this kind of lack of safety is something that always really worried me in China. You know, when you see the guys delivering they deliver those propane tanks on the rear of those motorcycles, all just like, you know, moving around and they're smoking, you know.
Yes, like
every
dude,
time
always
the detective is always smoking.
The guys delivering the gas always have to be smoking.
They're smoking, you know what I mean? You're like, dude, maybe if that's your job, you shouldn't be smoking.
They're like, if it's my time, it's my time.
Exactly. And of course, it caught the building on fire as well. And that's a residential building. There's lots of people in there on top. Yeah.
Yes. What if I told you? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, you know, like when you live in those buildings upstairs, it's very crappy because downstairs it's very noisy all the time. The people coming in and out of those restaurants.
This was especially noisy.
Yeah, especially on that day. Try to take a nap or something. You know, that's
It's about as noisy as it gets.
Yeah. Anyway, you were going to say?
I was going to say, what if I told you the next thing you're about to see is about 100 times bigger than this?
Oh, really?
About 100 times bigger than this.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot of like on the ground footage here because people were there, like walking around. The next thing you're about to see is unprecedented. How insane this explosion was.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I wonder if it's like that. No, baby, no. No,
Sonic, no.
That's like,
why are we laughing at that?
Because it was so funny.
He's alive.
He's fine. Yeah. I don't know.
I was about
we
to
are
say,
very dangerous.
We should make a soundbite for this.
Whoa!
Not appropriate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is not appropriate at all. Those of you know, you know. Yeah.
All right, skip forward.
Okay,
We've
all right.
seen enough
Okay,
of this.
yeah, you're right. This is there's a dude here. Okay, 4th of
This
June.
isn't Pingdu in Shandong.
So 3 days ago.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at the size of that. Okay, this is a factory explosion.
So there are eyewitnesses that said this was what we suspect with most of them, and this is disgruntled employees that did this on purpose.
Yes, which
China's facing some serious problems economically, and the people are not getting paid.
Yeah, and it's quite normal for people to go 6 months without being paid to a year.
Yeah.
And we've seen so many of these protests, guys. By the way, we had about an hour of footage of different protests around the country. We thought,
just cut it.
Yeah, we're just not gonna. It's always the same. You see a bunch of people standing around having not been paid, and then the police surround them with like riot shields, and that's it. And they don't get paid in the end. But yeah, take a look at the destruction over here. Wait. wait, what? What's going on there?
I wanted a little bit of a jump scare.
That is a jump scare. How's that guy
Can you
still?
go back?
How's he still driving doing that?
I want to hear the sound.
Okay.
I just thought the sound is great.
Okay, let's hear the sound. Here it comes.
我操！这现在是直接炸出来了。
He said "What's up?" By the way, I'm now convinced that the most spoken word in China is "What's up?"
Yeah, that's the F word.
Which means "F me." Yeah.
我操！
It's like hell.
我记刚才炸那一声，我操！它现在直接炸出火来了都。
Oh. Okay. Okay, so bit of a jump scare here. What is happening? What is happening? He's riding the scooter. He's driving the scooter.
Yeah.
He's mid-turn.
You know what this kind of looks like to me? You know, like when you're like really hungry or hungover or something, you're really hungry, and you go to like McDonald's and you buy yourself like just too much to eat.
Yeah.
Like I'll have like 3 Big Macs and a Quarter Pounder, and you have them on your car, like in the back of your car seat, and you're driving.
I've never done that, but I know what you mean.
But you just can't wait to get home, so you like start eating it, you know, on your way, because you're like, give me that burger or whatever.
Bro, you are. Come on, you're overstepping here.
I mean, don't you get those
look like
vibes?
he's eating her?
It's those vibes. It's like you just can't wait.
Do you think it sounded like this? Like
Probably,
that?
yes.
That's just impressive that he's going around a corner with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like, but no, she's the one driving.
Oh,
though.
she's driving?
Yeah, I think
okay.
maybe. It's kind of hard to say. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's very hard to say. Anyway, I hope that they did not crash.
He's totally getting that Big Mac.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the score?
Yeah.
Nung score.
Nung score.
Finally.
Nung score. Yo!
So for those of you who don't know what Nong score is a Nong means a redneck or a hick or something like that.
But they're in the city.
When they get to the cities, they don't know how things work. Yeah. So we have a Nong score. We got 2 for you today.
So they're competing.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to keep a roster.
Yes.
So far, I think the highest Nong score has been a 7 out of 10. And they get points for like the faux pas they make.
Yeah, the amount of Nong behavior.
So we have 2. We have Princess Peach versus Lieutenant
What's
Litter
the
today.
score? Nong score! Go!
Princess Peach.
What is this, like, alien outfit? Look at her shoes.
It's insane.
It's like Star Trek.
So she's eating a boiled egg.
This is Princess Peach. So she's on public transportation.
Not supposed to eat on that.
Full pink nightmare.
Yeah, look, she's thrown her eggshells on the floor.
You're not gonna talk about her outfit.
I mean, it's terrible. I mean,
it's like, the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's like she went to a kid's birthday party and dressed up like a princess or something.
But it's worse than that.
It's way worse. Yeah, it's way worse. So, okay. But by the way, look, she's got another egg next to her.
You don't need to pause. This is long.
Okay, she got an egg next to her. Sorry.
Yeah. She got 2 eggs.
Yeah.
Double egg. Yeah. And her bag and her.
Yes.
Everything's there.
Yeah.
Oh, she's littering eggshells.
Of course. Look at the floor. She's throwing the eggshells. So people are giving her shit about it. So she's like, fine.
Fine. She picks it up. So yeah, I removed the littering. Obviously.
Okay.
You gotta remove that. It's only fair, right?
Sure. So she
cleaned up.
Kind of
she got her points back. She's up to 4 points again.
Okay. With her plastic, but then she litters the plastic bag and the eggshells back.
Crap.
Yeah. Sitting there like a squirrel. She's like hiding eggs in her cheeks.
Bit of a freaking Jabba pose, you know? Whoa. What is any connection to the leader?
Yeah, exactly.
Taking a sip. They're starting to give her real shit.
Yeah, they're like.
I mean, look at what she's done. Look at it.
What's going on? It's got like that bun. Looks like an onion or something.
It's wild. Dude.
Yeah. They're like, you shouldn't eat, because also they're complaining because it smells bad.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't eat eggs on public transportation.
Yeah.
That's like savage behavior.
Yeah, it's bad. It smells bad.
That's like you want to watch the world burn behavior.
Yeah.
And now she's sticking up for herself.
Yeah, she's like, I can throw things on the floor if I want to. They'll clean it. You know?
And this is where I think it's unfair if she doesn't get more points. She's being loud as hell on public transportation.
Of course.
Oh, she's getting mad.
confrontational.
Dude, 8 points.
8 points.
I think that's our new leader.
Yeah. She gets aggressive. She just can't handle it.
Well, she got energy from those eggs.
Yes. Real egg energy.
Real egg energy.
Yeah.
Big egg energy right there.
Yeah.
Big eggs, dude. Holy.
What's the score? Nong score!
8 out of 10.
Go!
That's great. So 8 out of 10 for Princess Peach. She is the new leader of the Nongs, but let's see. We've got someone else, don't we? Lieutenant Litter. Okay, so before we got to just explain something. Evil uncles and IEs, you know, IEs, we tell you about them. It's basically those older people. They're like scavengers. They go around and they steal, you know, whatever they can to sell as recycling. Usually it means digging around in the trash and they find like aluminium cans.
Yes.
You'll see they do this around the world. You know, you might see this in your own country somewhere, but they steal like the aluminium cans to go and do whatever. But they also, if there's like a random piece of metal or cardboard that isn't tied down.
Or wood.
Yeah, or wood or whatever, they will take it. So this guy spots this cardboard box and he's like, good, score.
Yes.
Let's see what's inside the cardboard box.
There's a cat.
It's literally a cat with her kittens.
Oh, it's a ton of newborn baby.
They have been left outside by the owner there to get some fresh air and sun. So he dumps the kittens on the ground so that he can make off with the cardboard.
We have to analyze this score because there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
Like, just like him. Okay, so first thing, he's harassing kittens. That's 2 points.
Yeah, it's like, get the hell out of there.
Get out of here. This guy sucks, dude.
He's so bad. He dumps little kittens.
Look at this.
Oh, he's
pause.
wearing the
see
CCP
it?
armband. I see it.
He's wearing the CCP volunteer armband. So the older people, if they want to keep being Red Guards and harassing people and being pieces of shit for the
Yes.
Chinese government to continue being thugs, they wear this armband and they can actually do it.
Yeah.
Right? So he's wearing that while he's dumping the kittens out.
Who dumps baby kittens on the road so that you can steal a 1-cent cardboard box?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not even that, right?
Well,
Okay,
no, we'll
let's
get
see.
there. We'll get there. He
Yeah, he got 1 cent for that box. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, pause that. That to me, I had to give 4 points.
Yes.
Because the fact that you went through that, became the worst man in the entire world in that moment.
Yes.
You did that for 1 cent.
I know.
1 cent.
What a disgusting man.
What's his score?
Let's find
What's
out.
the score? Non-score.
Whoa, 9 out of 10.
Oh my goodness.
So Lieutenant Litter is now our number one
Yes.
Nong. It's going to be hard to top that.
It's gonna be really, really freaking hard.
Yeah, but
that's
I have a
the new Nong score leader. I mean, eventually we'll have to have the bracket.
Yeah.
And we'll have the top dogs and cats go against each other.
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah, I mean, we've got some more lined up for you for next week and next week, so don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay, so by the way, word. Here's a word for you. Super important. Check it out. Word's coming. Word. Hello. Where's the word? So Father's Day is coming up. You got any ideas?
You're a father, right?
Yeah.
As am I. What would you like for Father's Day? I just want to ask. I'm gonna flip this around. Uno reverse card.
Me personally, like a 1971 Cuda, Plymouth Cuda with a shaker scoop.
All right, let's rein it in a little bit. Let's make this a little more reasonable.
Sure.
If you didn't already have one, would you be very pleased with an extra wallet?
Absolutely.
Why?
I think anybody could benefit from having an extra wallet. First of all, there's so much choice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen some of the new colors.
Yeah.
They're pretty funky.
Amazing.
Because like forest green and this really cool orange. That orange would look pretty good on a 71 Cuda.
I bet it would.
But you know, like it's not just that. They got a bunch of other stuff. I was messing around with one of the bags, you know, the vacuum bags they have. Comes with a handy little vacuum pump.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's fantastic if you want to travel because not only can you compress down your clothes, but if you've got something valuable like my very valuable year 2000 camcorder, I can just stick it in there and like it'll be safe from water and all that kind of stuff and just stick it in my luggage.
Yeah.
You know?
To this day, the extra wallet as well, that push button makes the cards fan. That's the only wallet I've ever been complimented on. And every person I've given it to for a gift, everyone loves it. Absolutely loves it. They're like, this thing's awesome. And they replaced their wallet with the extra.
It's kind of a lifetime thing, I'm not going to lie. It's so well built. The first extra wallet I ever got is still the one I use today.
Yeah.
I just love, again, the choice. It's such a fantastic gift to give. And I mean, you give it to your father for Father's Day.
Yeah.
But of course, you could give it to your mother for Mother's Day.
Yes.
It's just, you know, it's just such a cool thing. You give it to your friends. And right now, there's such a great deal going on. There's a Father's Day sale up to 50% off.
That's right.
And if you go to partner.exeter.com/The China Show and use the code China20 at checkout, you unlock an extra 20% off. And that's on top of the 50% off you're getting already for the Father's Day sale.
That's amazing. Also, you could scan the QR code on the screen if
Yeah.
that's easier for you. And I do want to remind everyone, if you support our sponsors, you're supporting us too.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is helping us out as well. So not only do you get a great gift for dad or anybody else, or yourself.
Yeah.
An amazing
Treat
wallet.
yourself.
Yeah,
You're a
come
dad,
on.
why not? You know.
Get one yourself. You don't
Yeah,
need a gift.
Exactly.
Right? Not only are you helping out yourself by getting a really, really cool wallet, but you're also helping out us too.
Absolutely. So thank you very much to Exeter. I've never regretted owning one. They're fantastic. I can highly recommend them to anyone. Go check it out. So don't forget, once again, to go to partner.exeter.com/The China Show or just scan the QR code that's on screen.
And don't forget to use the code China20 to get an extra 20% off that 50%.
And now back to the show. Yeah, let's take a look at what's going on here, guys.
I mean, we toyed with the idea.
Just right around.
We toyed with the idea of like making this an entire thing, like the actual thumbnail and everything, because this is so scary.
Yeah, they had this insane like hurricane, typhoon winds, which you know it's not normal for up there.
No, because it's landlocked.
Yeah.
Right? So they had this cold front, and this warm front come together, and it mixed together.
Yeah.
To kind of create this hurricane, but
It's like
mixed,
level 12 gusts.
It was level 12. It was like 130 miles an hour, or whatever.
Something, yeah.
But it mixed together with a sandstorm.
Yes.
From the day, like picked it up from the desert. So it made this like hellish hellscape.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the kind of stuff when Chinese people look out the window and see what's going on in this place this doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
They look and they go, is this the end of the world?
Yeah.
You know, they're pretty superstitious.
For sure.
Like, this is literally the end.
If
It's crazy.
you take a look at some of this footage, it's incredible, especially the big sandstorm coming in. And again, did you see this on the news anywhere?
I mean, how was this not?
It was
It
massive.
looked like hell.
Yeah.
I mean, Transformers were
Yeah.
blowing up. Whole the facades of buildings were coming off.
Yeah.
Bridges were getting damaged. It was pretty crazy.
Absolutely crazy. It's insane. Just look at all the destruction. No, they like this clip a lot. I'll tell you one thing though. When you're not prepared for this kind of thing, wow, it's scary. I mean,
look at this.
By the way, I love the roller coaster sounds.
Yeah, turn
Someone
that
added
down.
roller coaster
We did not do
sounds.
that.
No.
That's a fun ride. I mean, what
it's
would
like,
you
woo.
do if you saw that?
It looks like the end of the world's approaching.
It does.
Yeah,
It really does.
You know, in The Mummy, where that like big sandstorm comes
Yes.
to swallow the plane.
It's real.
that, yes.
And again, this isn't a place that doesn't usually have this.
Yes,
It's not
yes.
Beijing.
No.
This is all the way up near Russia.
Yeah.
This is so scary.
Yeah. Yeah. For
You know,
sure.
there's nothing scarier to me than like bad weather. I'm not like terrified of it or anything, but like there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
If there's like a bad guy in front of you, maybe you can face him off, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
like, or you get in a car accident and like you call 911 and you get arrested.
Yeah.
This is nothing you could do here.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. You could be a storm chaser and be like, yeah, and get in your
Hell
like
yeah.
whatever 2001 Dodge Ram
Get
pickup.
inside that
and-
twister.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And release Dorothy up into the, whatever.
It's not a tornado though.
No,
It's just
no, it's not. It's just a big sandstorm and a gust of wind.
Anakin is having a spaz attack.
Oh yeah, he totally is. Yeah.
He would not be going into that.
Nope. Nope. But yeah, we've been seeing a lot of this extreme weather stuff. We've been seeing the floods.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we showed that to you recently. Huge amounts of China underwater.
Yeah.
Then you have these huge, like,
Yeah.
typhoon level winds.
In places where they don't happen.
Yeah. And you'll see next to something else too. Yeah, I mean that's just look it's crazy.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, it almost looks fake, but it's not.
It's
we
not.
checked. We
Yeah.
ran it through every AI detection
We-
software.
I want you
yeah.
guys to know that I'm not tooting our own horn.
Yeah.
But our workload has doubled since the advent of AI because we check every single thing we show. to
Yeah.
Make sure it's not
and
AI.
unfortunately, there are a lot of people who are putting out fake videos just to get clicks.
Yeah.
And it's on both on the pro side, China side and
Mostly the pro-China side.
and
yeah.
we're finding it on the anti-China side as well, you know, on the people that are critical, the dissidents and so on, because, you know, whether they're creating that or not, I'm not sure, but it's just a phenomenon now,
And it's
now
wrong.
that AI is there. Yeah, so we double check everything. All the clips we show on the show, we make sure none of it's AI, which is tough. And like you said,
It's
it
hard.
has doubled our
It
workload.
has.
Yeah, very annoying. But yeah, look at that, it's crazy. What'd you call? Oh, they called it a black wall.
It's a black wall.
Yeah.
The black wall of China.
Yeah, there
it's
we
kinda
go.
like the Great Wall.
Yeah.
But it's like just end time stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's terrifying. Yep, but it doesn't stop there. Like I said, we've got floods, we've got these biblical winds, and then what else?
Oh, and so much more.
Yeah, so many things. Yeah, we'll do that later.
You really don't like playing that sound.
It's because it's all the way here.
Oh, is that
okay,
why?
fine, I'll do it.
Is that why?
Where is it? Oh, never mind. Here's the next thing.
Look at this.
This is in Hebei, so this is a completely different area now.
Thousands.
Yep. A massive hailstorm. This happened a couple days ago.
I just wanted to show you guys. I mean, hail happens anyway. Look at the size of it. It's
crazy.
Huge.
Yeah.
Stuff got wrecked.
Yeah, look at these cars.
You know, usually it's dense, right? You
Yeah.
have to worry about those dents on your cars. These pierce are like bullets.
Yeah, smashing people's windows.
This guy's really good at the camera.
Yeah, he's the best cameraman ever.
Let's surprise over here.
Yes.
Again, where's the news on this
Yeah.
stuff? You know.
Yeah.
Crazy. These people are decided to have a barbecue.
Yes.
On like the stream. And so what they did was set up all their chairs They got all these their little grills and stuff, but it was on like a reservoir. And they released the dam.
Yeah. What are you doing?
So all their stuff got washed away. But they made it in the nick of time because water will take you out.
Yeah, exactly.
And most Chinese people don't know how to swim.
They don't. It's true. It's
So,
statistically true.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, thought that was kind of funny.
Indeed.
People trying to like make the best of the all the weather and floods, still trying to get outside.
Yeah.
Enjoy the day.
Definitely.
But not smart.
Say goodbye to your lunch.
Yeah, I guess they didn't. Hopefully they got to finish.
I think maybe they just wanted to pollute the river a little more.
Yeah, they're like, you know what, this is too pure.
Yeah.
Just too pure, this river.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
You know, that's the important
part. It was
part.
close.
Yeah.
Certainly
very close.
close.
Yeah. Again, we've just been seeing so many crazy natural disasters all over China, but that's just kind of like a little added extra to what else has been going on.
I'm sorry. We missed the soundbite. That place was so effing damn.
Okay, fine.
This place is so fucking damn.
There was a dam.
Yeah, there was a dam. You're right. Okay, take a look at this. Okay, everybody hears China builds quickly. You know, they build this infrastructure. They got so many roads, you know, and then they also have...
Come on.
Oh, fine. Okay, well, I'll find it. I'll find it. There it is.
They have
so many people.
Yes, okay. So we did it. Yeah, they got so many roads. I got to move where that button is and I'll do it more.
Okay, cool.
But you know what? Like the foolish man who builds his house in the sand.
Yeah.
China, the foolish CCP builds its infrastructure poorly on bad, you know.
At that.
I mean, it's just very bad construction. They don't do proper lands.
It's
Yeah, that's a brand new road. And they don't do proper road surveys.
Dude.
Okay? And like ground surveys, I should say.
Yeah.
You know, they build it on junk. They use like shoddy materials because they take shortcuts.
I'm so tired of not even just shills, but like mainstream podcasts I listen to, people I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And like, man, you know, China's bad, but like, because their government, but man, they get stuff done. No, they don't. They do stuff bad. You just
Exactly.
don't see it.
It's right.
This sucks. This is junk.
Yeah. You know, like when you paint a car, it takes a hell of a lot of prep.
Yes.
You got to sand and, oh man, and I've done
And
it
if you
once or
don't-
twice. And it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
All the respect to anyone who does that because you have to prep it and it takes forever, like days of sanding and all this. But you can also just take a spray can and some new color on top of an existing crappy paint job and it looks kind of nice for a day or two until like a little rock chip hits it and it all peels off or whatever. That's what China does. A little, you know, build something quick and fast. Oh, look, it looks flashy. Put some LEDs on it. Everyone's like, wow, living in the future. Just wait a little while. It ends up like this, you know?
Or it's, don't even wait that long.
No, exactly. Yeah, this is brand new road.
What is this?
Yeah.
This reminds me of like when you're in middle school and they make you do those like build a bridge out of straws.
Yes.
To see like what's the most stable design. And the kid that does all the triangles wins.
Yeah, he uses like those lollipop sticks or whatever.
whatever. That's like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're doing, but they didn't take that class.
No,
You
no,
know?
they didn't. Yeah, what a crazy, crazy place. Infrastructure in China is rubbish. There's a lot of it, but it's rubbish.
Yeah, a lot
Just
of
like
that
the
isn't
solar
good.
panels. There's a lot of them, but they're rubbish.
Must be nice actually.
Yeah, it's
Must
true.
be nice to live in a real country.
Yeah, that's a bridge you can be proud of.
wanna
Sagar.
Must be nice to live in a real country.
You
I
know?
want to jump a dirt bike off that so bad.
Yeah, that'd be
At full
epic.
speed.
Exactly.
I don't care what's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to go.
Yes.
Oh, rise from your grave.
Nice. We got mediocre observations.
Personally, I will put things in the fridge. I completely forget about them. And I get them out and they're old or moldy or something. I have to
know.
throw them away.
Me too.
So we got mediocre observations with your host, King Ramses II. Previously on Mediocre Observations.
Love him pirouetting out of this.
Now, I think that is pretty cool.
可以拿出手机拍下精彩的瞬间。
聖母冷世界，大家嚟睇睇啊！有咪 fuck you too fuck you three four five six seven
You got Chip Claude, dude.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah, dude. So today on Mediocre Observations, we've got a new one.
Okay.
Guys ready?
Fuck you too. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
But what really changes everything is the connection.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And the impact is huge.
It's
so good.
So I'm very impressed with this. That is very, very impressive indeed.
計數你贏緊啊，贏緊，唔係知啦，你我弊啊，你嚟啊！我仔今日喺廣州出嚟，我唔得佢啫，
Now, I think that is pretty cool.
Oh, we got bonus.
We got dude,
Yeah.
that kid got wrecked.
Yeah, I know.
That was the worst impact yet.
I know, that was really hard. The kid keeled over.
He fucking broke a rib.
Yeah, he definitely got winded. You know, for
He
sure.
went, "Whoa," you know, and you can tell someone is the wind.
Exactly. He's struggling to breathe after that.
Poor kid. Stop taking your kids to Robert festivals.
I know.
They're gonna get messed up.
And people don't understand. These things are just remote control toys. They're
Yes.
literally programmed to, like, when you press those buttons together, it does a little thing, a little kung fu.
You gotta get
routine.
punched.
And you get in the way of it, it's not going to stop.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because China keeps telling everyone, including Westerners. We saw this on America's Got Talent the other day, right?
Yeah, you know, by the way, do you know what that was?
What?
It was marketing. The guy who went to do the dance is one of the chief engineers of Unitree Robotics.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to his bosses and he was like, let's program a thing and let's get on America's Got Talent so that we can advertise our robots and do soft power.
I love how Simon Cowell, right?
Mm.
He goes like, he's always like skeptical. He's like, I don't know about this one, right? This is rubbish, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But for that one, as soon as the guy came on stage, he's like, oh, this is very good, you know? I love this.
I guess Unitree's paying a lot of money for that.
I gotta think maybe that's
Yeah,
the case.
yeah.
Now, what I was trying to say is that China tells their people and everyone abroad that these robots are running autonomously.
Yes.
So it's looking around, it's scanning, it's going beep, 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 1010, human detected, I will avoid. No, it's just a freaking dance routine.
It's a toy.
Program.
Yeah. So anyway, let's take a look at our bonus. And that is autonomous.
And that is autonomous.
啊，你干没事需要我给我讲道理。来，切，走，就是。
So what's going on is this guy's trying to scam. It's called the broken vase scam.
Yeah.
And these evil uncles, they'll pretend to get injured and then they lie there and then they're like, you got to pay me compensation for injuring me.
Ayo.
Yeah, exactly. That whole thing. I'll do it. It's worth it.
Song's about that.
Yeah, that song is all about Pengse. But as you can hear, the bystanders are laughing at him and saying, dude, there's no one driving that car.
You picked the wrong car.
Exactly, but he doesn't believe them. He thinks someone's driving it, so he's like still lying there waiting for compensation.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Someone once told me, and I haven't been able to prove this yet, that they saw someone driving one of these.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether that's true.
We're
or
waiting
not,
for
yeah,
proof.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Who knows?
无人驾驶你。你赶紧前来，然后就没有人开车。
She's like Moran, which means there are no people.
Kaito,
yeah, exactly.
Well, that's really great from an energy efficient point of view.
Now, again, just to show you guys that these robots that you see, these robots, are remote controlled toys. Here's a mall and there's a robot, as you can see, a Robert over there doing a presentation. But look, here's the guy with the remote control who's controlling it.
Why do you think they keep it behind their back?
Because they're trying to fool people into thinking that it's a real...
It's a toy!
Yeah.
It's a freaking toy!
Here's another one. You think you're shaking hands with a robot?
The America's Got Talent judges are like, wow, this is incredible! And they cut to the audience and he's like, oh, wow! It was like the most scripted thing. I wish we showed that, but I don't think we could show TV shows.
No, we'll get nailed. You know, here's the thing. The handshake thing, we've shown you before. When you look close up at the remote control, it's got like shortcut keys on it. It's like if you want to press handshake, like left button and A together, hold it, and then it will do the handshake thing. So that's all this guy's doing. He's just controlling this thing. These are not autonomous. Goodbye. You know what? I feel... I guess we have another word before we continue, guys.
Me too.
And that's because I had my AG1 this morning.
Oh, wonderful. You know, summer's almost here. With longer days, travel plans, late nights, and a more spontaneous schedule, I always try to keep at least one part of my routine simple and consistent, and obviously that's drinking my AG1.
AG1 is a daily health drink that helps support whole body health in one quick scoop. I mix it with cold water in the morning, and it's become an easy way to start my day with high-quality nutrition, even when everything else feels like a little less predictable.
Yeah, we don't have the healthiest diet in the world, but AG1 definitely helps us out there.
Big time. That's why I feel so good today.
Yeah. What I love about AG1 is that it helps support the areas that I care about every day. It's like my gut health and my immune system and my energy production. Overall, I just want to be well, right?
Makes sense.
Definitely helps out. AG1 Next Gen includes 75 plus ingredients, including vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, and nutrient-dense whole foods, all designed to fill common nutrient gaps.
Tell you what, I'd rather be taking this than drinking like energy drinks at the gas station.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's definitely better than that.
And the quality really matters. AG1 Next Gen is clinically studied, NSF certified for sport, and rigorously tested for hundreds of contaminants and impurities. So I feel good about making it part of my daily routine.
Whether I'm at home, traveling, or heading into a busy summer day, AG1 helps me keep my routine powerfully simple.
Visit drinkag1.com/ADV to get a free morning person hat and free AG1 flavor sampler in your welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription. That's an $82 value. Go to drinkag1.com/ADV. And now back to the show. Okay, so guys, by the way, I wanted to say a massive thank you to AG1 for sponsoring this video. Also, quick update. They are now giving out a free morning person hat, not the duffel bag.
Yes, I just want to make a quick correction right here.
Mm-hmm.
You visit drinkag1.com/ADV and get a free morning person hat. So it's like a hat that says I'm a morning person or whatever. And then an AG1 flavor sampler in your welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription. And you said it correctly. It's an $82 value.
Yeah.
So go to drinkag1.com/ADV, get that hat.
Yeah.
Get that
I think it's a fantastic hat because it's green.
Yes.
Because everybody, well, I don't know. Do you want to wear a green hat?
I don't.
Okay, but I think a green hat can be very useful. It looks cool if you're into like hiking or something.
For sure.
Anyway,
absolutely.
Let's carry on with the show, guys. It's time now for Soft Power Hour, where we tell you exactly what's going on. Now, the main topic of this show, of course, is all of the unrest and all of the craziness that's going on in China right now. If we take a look here, like we said earlier, we've got probably hours of footage of this kind of thing, where people are unpaid, haven't been paid for 6 months up to a year. And by the way, this is how China can keep its economy going. It's by not paying laborers and not paying factory workers. You know, they have this huge buffer. So even if, like, I don't know, all investment cuts off or whatever, they can still have things made.
Yeah. Yeah, good point.
Here's the problem. Okay. We all know that the delivery drivers in China, they are the last line of defense when it comes to, if you're out of work, you could still become a delivery driver.
Yeah.
If you can't find work, at least you can become a delivery driver.
Yeah.
Okay? Unfortunately, that's no longer the case, because even if you do become a delivery driver, it's incredibly hard for you to still find jobs, still find deliveries. So what you're seeing over here are two delivery drivers who are desperately trying to get an order. If you look at what they're doing, they're just swiping their phones. It's like swiping left on Tinder or whatever it is. What do you do? I don't do that stuff, but people always talk about it.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You just like they swipe. It's trying to get orders. And apparently in some of the biggest cities, it's gotten so bad that you have 5 delivery drivers to 1 order.
1 order, yeah.
So basically,
and they're making nothing.
No, you make absolutely nothing. So imagine somebody places an order for a, I don't know, Kentucky burger or something, and they're like, yes. It goes out to the platform, and the platform basically pings out, hey, this is the order. And you've got 5 guys literally trying to jump on that Kentucky order.
Yeah.
You know?
What is a Kentucky order?
You know, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, okay.
You don't call it Kentucky?
No, I call it KFC.
Well, I mean, it stands for Kentucky.
No one ever has called it Kentucky.
Lots of people.
Hey, let's get Kentucky.
Yes. You haven't heard that?
No.
That's so
Anyway,
weird.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's exactly a Kentucky burger. Kentucky.
What is a Kentucky burger? There's no burgers at KFC.
Yeah, it's called a zinger.
Yeah. It's not a Kentucky burger.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's called a
It's like
zinger.
you call it a McDonald's burger, right?
I guess, yeah. Big Mac, quarter pounder,
Yeah, but you don't say, like, you can say, let's get a cheeky McD's burger.
We have much more important things to cover than this conversation.
Anyway, it's become quite desperate now to the point where look at all of them up there trying to swipe. I mean, dude.
If you are...
It looks like they're basically sitting there masturbating on a step, okay, just so they can get an order.
I was gonna try to make it tactful.
There's no need. There's no need. Dude, it's like, I'm sorry.
We shouldn't be laughing at their plight. This is
no,
sad.
I know. I'm not trying to laugh at their plight, but that's quite the visual.
Because it's so zoomed out, it looks bad. Like it...
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's so fast. It's so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's all like coordinated.
It is.
Can we watch it one more time and try not to laugh so we can give them respect?
We got to give them some respect. Okay?
I had to get
they get no respect. They get no respect at all.
I had to get the willies out, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully they don't get theirs out.
Yeah, okay. All right. So this part's fine. This one's like whatever.
And we'll keep a straight face.
That's whatever. Yeah.
It's easy. So
Yeah.
give them respect.
Yeah. I think we managed.
It's such a weird scene.
I feel
It's
very
not
comfortable.
normal.
Have you ever taken your kid to the zoo and you go like past the chimp cage or something? Suddenly they just do a little quick jerk and you're like, don't look at that. You know, I feel kind of the same.
Let's go see the parrots.
Exactly. Anyway,
parrots are doing the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
give me a headache.
Yeah.
My neck is killing me already, and that really did not help.
That's pretty funny. Over here, you've got delivery drivers just brawling.
For
you know,
orders.
yeah, because they're trying to fight over an order, and even the security guards are there trying to break them up, and it's not helping. Obviously, we censored it because we don't want to show violence, but. Yeah.
People are losing it. Because remember, this is the bottom rung, right? And it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes and women are college graduates.
They've got master's degrees.
They got master's degrees,
Yeah.
and they're literally making like 50 cents per hour.
Yeah.
If they're lucky sometimes.
Yeah. So, I mean, you've got basically this situation where you can see this lady over here, up above me here. She looks normal, nothing wrong with her. But, you know, everybody's in dire straits these days, so much so that you might, I don't know, walk into a bubble tea shop and steal other people's orders because not just one, not just two. Oh, see, she's like, oh.
China's a high trust society.
Yeah, because China is a high trust society, apparently. How about 3?
Ooh, she's going all in.
Dude.
I was about to say, why are we watching This Thief? That's not that big of a deal. And then she took all
and then puts it under her clothes and walks out. I mean,
That's
3? You stole 3 people's orders?
Wow.
Come on, that's not cool.
No.
That's not cool. But, you know, it's desperate times in China
is,
right
yeah,
now.
for sure.
This dude is like, these, what are they?
It's that
Pussy
fuzz.
willows,
Yeah, that
catty
fuzz
wallop,
from-
what's that stuff called?
Cattywampus.
Yes. Yeah,
You know those cattywampuses
Yeah,
that are
those
growing?
old
They
things,
basically
yeah.
make all this fuzz everywhere in
Mhm.
China. Well, it's anywhere they grow.
Yeah.
And right now is a huge epidemic of it up
Sure.
in Shandong, Liaoning, that area, northern China. And this
Yeah.
guy's like, you know what? I'm going to light them all on fire and get rid of them. They're
There's like a
annoying.
74-year-old man or something. He's like, this is annoying because I walk here.
Yeah.
And like, hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking
so
here.
He like
So I
sets
burn
it
the
on
cattywampuses.
fire. Yeah. And then he's
pretty
like,
cool.
I think
crap.
I'm out of
I'm
here. Like burn like 30 cars.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude,
man. Yeah.
that's crazy. Look at these cops, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
So this brawl breaks out, right? People are boiling over right now.
Yeah.
Money's low.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of money to go around and buy, like go out to dinner and spend money on stuff like
Sure.
that, right? People are not buying new properties. They're not investing in new things because it's hopeless.
Sure.
Fights are breaking out left and right. These
Yeah.
cops, I just love this massive brawl breaks out, and the cops literally do nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, they just stand there, and that's very, very normal. That's why, you know, China, there's this false sense of security when you walk around because you'll see a cop standing there. So you think, oh, like, yeah, I'm kind of safe if something happens. No, you're not. If somebody stabs you right there, they're not going to intervene, you know?
No.
If somebody starts beating you up, they're not going to help you.
No. I mean, you might get one rare one.
Yeah, but in my experience, they don't.
No, you're right. I agree.
So, especially if like a husband or a boyfriend starts beating his girlfriend or wife in public, they won't intervene. They won't get involved, you know?
I mean, this thing really blew up too.
Yeah.
Like these
they're-
cops are there trained to stop this.
Are they? I think
it's
they're trained to
escalating.
just stand there and report what they saw.
Okay, you're correct.
Yeah.
But, you know, like still, they're supposed to intervene.
They're supposed to, but they won't.
No.
It's too mafan for them, you know?
Yeah, it's too troublesome. I mean, these guys are going at it.
Yeah, when the chairs and tables are involved. Yeah, look, I mean, we censored it just to be safe. You know, no one gets severely injured. Maybe someone takes a chair to the knee or the head.
It used to be an adventure. I
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
like I took a chair to the freaking head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, poor guys. But yeah,
Poor guys. They're fighting each other. Who cares? Who gives a shit about those guys?
I
Those
mean,
guys suck.
I'm talking about the other people
Oh,
that
like
are being
the
like,
bystanders,
yeah, they're
so,
being
yeah.
like, you know, annoyed.
These guys suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the idea.
I like how the policeman's standing right next to them while they're like, you know,
just taking it all in.
Yeah, they're
It's
like,
this
hey,
is
this
better
is
than TV.
Yeah, for
This is
sure.
Better than swiping TikTok.
Yeah. It's like Stripe Brother, but for fights. You know.
Same energy.
Yeah, it is.
I see some bollards.
Yeah, some bollards. Yeah, this could be a mini bollard report, maybe.
Could have been. Bollards didn't stop them.
No.
They could have rolled them into
Exactly. Yeah. All right. I mean, as we said, tensions are high. Here's a guy coming in with a cleaver to threaten the staff in this coffee shop. Yeah. So yeah.
China's just not what they're putting out in this travel propaganda.
Yeah.
You know, it's boiling over.
Yeah. This one is one of my favorites. What can you notice up there on top of the trash?
I see cardboard boxes.
And what you see is you see an eye.
I see gold.
Gold. Okay. There are no kittens in this one.
No.
Yeah, but this IE that you can see up there, she spots it. Hey, free cardboard.
Yes.
I'm going for it. So she's got a beeline. She's walking straight. But guess what? Somebody else passing by on a bicycle spotted it too.
He's like,
it's mine.
You just
knock, and he didn't even
wrecked
help
this
her.
old lady.
Yeah, he's like,
You wrecked her.
Yep.
He's like,
And he
"Dude."
starts scavenging through the trash to look for more
He wants
without
more.
helping her. He just knocked her over.
wants more.
Bro. Okay. So, there's a reason why we're showing you Chinese self-immolating EVs here. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a huge push for Europe and for Australia and Canada and all that to bring in more Chinese EVs.
Yes.
And there are various reasons for that. Okay, one last thing before we get into the EV thing.
Okay.
Take a look. Okay, hang on. You want to talk about lack of consideration in China? This is a good example. Okay. These people are taking wedding photos.
Okay.
Okay. Wedding photos are kind of a weird thing in China because you take them before you get married.
Yeah.
You know, so that you can show them at your wedding. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like for the PPT they show.
Yeah, and also when you walk in, they'll have like a banners printed and they'll put it up on the screen. Okay, so as you can see, the bride is busy getting her pictures taken. So this evil uncle decides he's gonna like hang his quilt or whatever it is right there, right in front. They're literally taking photos, and he's like, "Screw you guys."
I'm gonna dry my blankets.
Yes. And they're like, "Dude, what the hell?
What are you doing? I need to take these photos."
He's like, and he's like, "Nope."
This is my.
He put something else on top.
This is my railing.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. What the hell? Yeah, that's some lack of consideration for you there. One could say consideration with Chinese characteristics.
I love how they're just like, what do we even do?
Yeah, so the bridesmaid's like, okay, fine, I'm moving this.
Yeah.
I bet you came back to fight them later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, yes. So,
Oh, you okay. Stop making me laugh.
So there's a special going on. And when there's a special in China, in a shopping mall or whatever, you know who has to come?
The eyes and uncles?
Yes, uncles and eyes.
A special in that, you mean a sale?
Yes.
Some sort of freebie.
Yeah, there's going to be like you buy one, get one free, or there's going to be something that's cheap.
Giving away an egg.
Heavily discounted, yes. There's nobody under the age of 58 here. Okay. No. But you know what? Some are very impatient.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
The roller
it's
eye.
Like, cool your roll. Oh,
Dude,
boy.
That's funny,
Yeah.
though.
Okay, guys, super limited. Check this out. You will not regret picking up a dying breath Hand Machine Ghost t-shirt. It is the coolest merchandise on the planet.
Oh, this is the last one.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Still
Well,
Hand Machine Ghost.
All the Hand Machine Ghost merchandise is amazing. So go to thechinashow.threadless.com and pick up yours now.
Last, one of the last chances here.
Yes, I think maybe last week will be the last chance.
Yes, this is a conversation started to get people talking about phone addiction, losing your soul to the algorithm, losing it to swiping,
Yes.
losing it to short form media. This is getting conversations started. We've had multiple people tell us, walking down a street in Manhattan, people stop the, hey, where'd you get that shirt? What's that about?
Yeah.
It's so cool, and it
It's
looks
cool.
amazing. All hand drawn, no AI. We love it. Go pick it up, thechinashow.threadless.com.
Absolutely. Please support the show and also get something really awesome to wear.
Yes.
Alrighty, time to continue on.
神经病。
People are losing it.
Oh,
People are
yeah.
freaking losing it.
Well, it's not just the masturbating delivery drivers, you know, that are in desperate times. You know, we've definitely. Sorry, it's not just them, right? Dude, that's not what a swiping sound is. Okay, stop. Okay, so it's happening in all rungs of society. Here, you've got an office worker,
Yeah.
so you got a what do you call it, a white collar?
Yeah, white collar job.
Yeah,
office job.
Yep. And
You have a white collar.
I do. I have a white collar.
More of a
It's-
black collar.
Yeah, I know.
Don't know
Wearing
what
a
that
blue
means.
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know if there's black collar. You get blue collar.
Yep.
You know, white collar. I don't know what other collars you get.
Maybe get a red
dog
collar. You get a red collar if you work at Target.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Anyway, he's just had it. He's smashing the computers in the office. He's done. Yeah. The economy's taking a huge dump in China. So this woman who owns this alcohol shop that sells very expensive baijiu, she better watch her step. Telling you what, you're gonna swing, you better watch your step. Anyway, most people watching this are probably like, whatever, she's smashing a couple of bottles of alcohol. Maybe you could tell people how much that stuff costs.
Some of these bottles are worth thousands of US dollars.
Yes.
Each.
Yeah.
Each.
So, according to the person who posted this, her business is failing, and she's just
Where'd
had
she
it.
get a golf club? That's
I don't know.
rare.
It's part of
in
the golf
China.
club, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah,
They
it's-
banned golf.
Yeah, they did for some time.
You can
although-
golf, but
yeah.
they banned it.
Yeah. But, I mean, anyone who knows anything about baijiu will know that you are talking about tens of thousands of US dollars on the floor there. You know? She's just had it. So she obviously invested in this baijiu bar or whatever it is, and it didn't work
Dude,
out, so she's
people-
just going crazy.
People are losing it. I'm telling
Yep.
you.
Yeah, no, the end times are here. Genuinely.
Yeah.
They keep hiding it, and you know, the West keeps trying to invest
And
in
bail
China
them out.
and bail them out. But you know what? Like, you can only keep it afloat for so long.
It's a Ponzi scheme. The whole
Yeah.
country's a Ponzi scheme. The
really is.
infrastructure is. The investment structure
The real
is.
estate
The
sector.
real estate sector. Everything that they do is a Ponzi scheme.
all
So
of
you
their
can only-
tech nonsense.
Eventually, stuff breaks.
You know, DeepSeek AI and all. It's all built
It's
on
bullshit.
stolen.
It's
Everything's
stolen.
built on stolen tech. Everything's kind of propped up.
Chickens are coming to
Yeah.
roost.
Yeah, they are. Speaking of, this is what happens.
Careful.
Sometimes, if you let your wife drive your car. Sometimes. Yes. You know.
They
It's
have
like,
a good day,
hey, have a good day, honey. He regrets it.
We tried to like splice in like non-serious versus serious clips
Sure.
and break them up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, well, you know.
Well,
that'll buff out.
Well,
that'll teach him a valuable lesson, I think. Yeah. She's just kind of mad. Look at all the bikes she's kicked over. She's kicked over almost every bike.
Literally.
Yeah. So I guess she's also just had it, you know?
Yeah, this one was from is a Reddit submission. They said the woman was like trying to knock over as many parked motorcycles as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which sucks.
Now this is crazy. Okay, we still don't actually know the
'Cause
exact.
we can't hear the audio.
Yeah, what's going on here? But you've got an elderly lady walking down the road, And this dude's probably having a bit of a bad day because he's just a bad man. And he walks past and he like just gives her a bit of a bop. Okay.
On this ancient woman.
Yeah. So she's like, what the hell?
What the hell's
She's
going
like,
on?
come on, Shabalaji. And he's like,
We
oh,
don't know what
really?
she said. He said, oh, really?
I'm just guessing.
This is an over 90-year-old woman.
I mean, dude, this is just like ridiculous.
Dude.
She gets up.
Yeah.
She gets up. But I mean,
what
come
the
on.
heck?
I know. That's just
Come on.
ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, guys, you missed this on Monday, by the way. This was incredibly cool. So we're just gonna like talk about the current news in China.
Yes.
We got lots of other stuff to do.
Yeah,
between.
for
Don't
sure,
worry.
for
It's
sure, for sure.
certainly not going to be a boring show. It's going to be a lot of fun. There we are. Xi Jinping, I will fully commit to the people and never fail them.
What the?
Okay, so we got Xi stories. Now we got Xi's inspections. Ah, yes. Bro,
She's looking at things.
this is such a Kim Jong-un type thing, isn't it?
It really is.
You know what I think they're actually training for? Is commenting on Twitter and, China urges high alert over Japanese neo-militarism. It's like if you've got some greedy kid who like eats all of the cake off the buffet table and like some little poor kid comes and takes one. He's like, we got to stop that kid from eating the cake. He's eating all the cake. Okay. I don't know about you, man, but that like hurt my feelings. Yeah, that was super fun. We actually went onto the Chinese, state media websites and read the news.
Yes.
And had a big laugh because it's such a bunch of bollocks.
It's crazy because if you think the stuff that you see that gets filtered down through your news is already wild, or like the podcasters or YouTubers or TikTokers, the stuff directly from when you start sipping from the source, you get the real nectar.
Yes.
It is such bullshit.
It really is.
It's the most self-aggrandizing insanity you've ever read.
It is like Xi Jinping is every second word.
Every second word. But yeah, so we actually wanted to read unfiltered news to you, and it was actually a lot of fun. So if you go to patreon.com/ADV podcast, join us at the $10 or $20 tier.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome. You'll be able
We'd
to
love
help
to
us
see
out.
you there. It's always fun.
I would say come to the Patreon. We'd love to have you.
Okay, all
Right?
right, fine. Let me find that. Of course we will.
We love to have you. Come to China.
Come to the Patreon because it's the
Yeah.
best way to support us.
Mhm.
And number 2, you'll get access to over 200 episodes.
Yes.
And all the future ones going forward.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, so let's continue on. All right, so like I was saying a little earlier with the EVs, and we kind of put that in the wrong spot. But there's this push right now. Can you explain this?
So there's a huge push for China they have oversupply of EVs.
Yes.
Right? They've just got millions and millions upon millions of extra EVs that they've made with government subsidies.
Yes.
So for them, they have to find a place to get rid of them. So it's trying to force themselves onto other markets. Australia, the EU is struggling with it right now.
Yeah.
Latin America as well. But the US has been pretty staunch in that, no, we're not going to take this garbage. Right?
Yes.
We're not going to have this. But they're getting so close because of all these loopholes. And we'll manufacture here. We'll do this.
We'll do a
hit
joint
this.
venture with Stellantis
Yeah,
or
or
Ford or
whatever,
something. And then
right?
Ford CEO is like, oh, I love my Chinese EV.
Yeah, I hate my own company.
Yeah, the stupidest move for a CEO to ever make. What a dumbass.
So what's going on? There's this bill, bipartisan bill with huge support, by the way.
Yes.
Republicans and Democrats. They want this Connected Vehicle Security Act. If you go to the next thing here,
Okay.
you'll have a look at what this entails. It's pretty robust. I'll just read some.
Yeah, you'll have to read some. Because I want to, while you pull that up, guys, here's the problem with Chinese EVs is China obscures the numbers. Okay, I followed the whole Chinese EV thing very closely. I have for years. I've made many videos on my channel about it, my Serpent ZA channel. And of course, here we keep showing you. But these things are dangerous. They fail. Basic safety features fail all the time. Airbags don't go off. The A, B, and C pillars get sheared off in a fairly minor accident. Things like self-immolation, they're constantly catching on fire. The door handles don't open. People burn to death. But the amount of fires that happen are insane. There are so many, and they're not reported. So you don't get an official number out of China. And if you do, it's very downplayed. So when they go to the international markets, when they go to places like Australia, they're like, here, take out Chinese EVs. They got a great safety record. Look, we only had 3 burned down in like 10 years. Meanwhile, it's like 3 burned down every minute. So then Australia's like, oh yeah, this meets our safety standards. Cool, we'll bring him in. So they lie about it, and that's not cool.
No. So this bill is called the Connected Vehicle Security Act of 2026. It's a bipartisan bill to categorically ban Chinese manufactured vehicles, software, connected components from the U.S. market, And it aims to protect the American auto industry and prevent national security risks associated with data collection. So it's going to prohibit the importation, manufacture, sale, and resale of connected vehicles, software, and hardware linked to China and other foreign adversaries. Lawmakers have described Chinese connected cars as TikTok on wheels, citing the threat of Chinese-made sensors and cameras capturing sensitive geolocation and behavioral data, which can be accessed by the Chinese government. The restrictions were designed to roll out in stages to give domestic supply chains time to secure alternatives. Vehicle and software restrictions are slated to take effect in 2027, with hardware restrictions following in 2030. And the legislation is backed by major American car companies in the U.S., United Auto Workers, and highlighting the unusual alignment between labor, car manufacturers, and bipartisan lawmakers. Big support.
Yeah. Well, you know, one big tell is that China bans Teslas from going anywhere near government buildings. They're not allowed to park in the government building parking lots or even enter certain areas in China. So the fact that they have already done that, and they did that a number of years ago, they banned Teslas from going anywhere near anywhere sensitive, means that that's what they do, right? They're reacting to something that they themselves would do.
Yes.
They're worried about the
good point.
Teslas spying on them because they know the technology exists, and they're like, oh, America will use it to spy on us because we will do the same to America. So we know.
Yeah.
It's a big tell. It's projection. So of course they will.
Yeah.
Of course they're gonna, like, these things, they have cameras all around them. They have cameras inside of them, microphones inside of them, GPS trackers inside of them. If you've got a Chinese car in your parking lot of your business, it can eavesdrop on people in the parking lot. It can eavesdrop in people, you know, that are close by, maybe if it's near a window or something. And when you get inside and you're having a business meeting, you make a phone call, they eavesdrop. They can record everything. It all gets sent to China through the cloud. Anyway, we'll get into that a little later because there's a lot more to talk about it. Right now, if you take a look at this particular vehicle, I just wanted to show you Huawei. You know, Huawei, how?
Yeah.
That one? Huawei, the company.
Always banned from the U.S., isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think so. Huawei, you know, the company that kidnaps Canadians on behalf of the CCP. In fact, it's the other way around, but, you know, CCP and Huawei are one and the same. They have this fancy car. It's like a joint venture. It's called the Aito M9 or something.
You say fancy.
Well, I mean, the way...
It's marketed as fancy.
I promise you, if you look this car up on YouTube, you will see 1 million sellout car reviewers being like, the West is lost. China's living in the future. You know, it's all this crap. And then they'll like review this car and it's got like a projector screen in it and it's like fancy LEDs and stuff and a massaging seat.
Projector screen? What is this? The freaking 90s?
Yeah, well, you get to sit in your back seat and like watch a movie and stuff.
Why?
I mean, that stuff has existed since the 70s.
What is this,
with
a
RVs.
2001 Tahoe?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you can't build a solid product, you have to add a bunch of bells and whistles.
Yes.
It's called a Mug's Eiffel. That's what Lord Sugar called it when he was doing his Acorn stuff, whatever it was back in the day. Or Amstrad, sorry. Amstrad, not Acorn. But basically a Mug's Eiffel is like, you can sell a cheap stereo.
Yeah.
And people won't buy it unless you add like little flashing lights on it and like fake tweeter grills and, you know, like it says graphic equalizer, but there's not actually one in there. You know, that type of thing.
Yeah.
It's called a Mug's Eiffel. That's what China's very good at, is producing a Mug's Eiffel, which means an Eiffel for an idiot.
Yeah.
So that's what these cars are. Most Chinese EVs are Mug's Eiffels. But one thing they don't tell you about these like flagships is that they are failing all over China, and there's lots of documented, footage, as you can see here. And not only that, but their self-driving leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah, like, what's going on here, bro? That's another different model.
What is this audio?
I don't know what the deal is with that. That's just a joke. But here, this is not one of those, by the way. I don't want you to get confused.
EV, yeah.
This is a different EV. We've shown this on the show before. When an EV crashes in China or catches fire or something bad happens, the staff from the company get alerted immediately. Now, remember, this is another thing you got to worry about, is that whatever you do in your car, the company knows about it.
Yeah.
So as soon as there's like a bump or it detects there's something wrong, they send their guys out, they cover them and remove the badges, which is what he's doing now. So that people passing by don't know the brand. So they can't blame the brand for being bad. Because imagine you saw, like, I don't know, Toyotas crashing everywhere. You'd be like, you know what? That doesn't look like a very safe car because I see them crashed all over the place. So that's the logic behind this: is you don't let people know what it is, then you can't form a bad reputation.
Makes sense.
Does this not also tie into the whole point of they don't give you the proper statistics? China will not allow the failure statistics of these EVs to reach Australia or Canada or whatever.
This reminds me of the COVID deaths.
Yes.
You know, you just hide everything no matter what.
Yeah.
And then eventually people stop caring. And you have these garbage products that you fling on the rest of the world.
Yeah,
and they have
exactly.
to buy them.
And like, so you're sitting there in Canada like, oh, these Chinese cars look great. They've got a great safety record. I'm not seeing that they burn and
Canada
crash.
was so stupid to allow that.
Dude.
No offense to the people.
Yeah.
But wow, that was dumb.
That was super dumb. So, Flame Canada. So it's going to be, just all be on fire with these things. Yeah. See, even the guy there, here's the intelligent driving at work once again.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Again, these are those fancy ones that everyone's like, China's living in the future.
Chinese people are filming this because they're like, wait, I saw this on TV.
Clever dog.
This is supposed to be good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're heavily marketed.
They're flagship, right?
It is flagship, but they're heavily marketed, and it's a joint venture with Huawei and this Ito company.
Okay.
It's called the M9, and I see it all over the place, and it's very often used by shills to be like, the West is living in the past. China's like 20 million years ahead.
Pause it real quick, just super quickly. I saw who's the leader, the lead singer or the leader of what is that band? One Republic. That's that.
Isn't it like a Christian band?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It's that band that sings like "It's too late to apologize."
Oh, okay, that one.
And we'll be counting stars. That like garbage stomp clap music or whatever. It is absolute trash. Whatever you can like it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like Imagine Dragons types,
Sure.
But they the dude was on a podcast and he was going on and on about how China is like the future and all this stuff. And I'm like, this is so weird to hear like this American pop star like say all these very like almost verbatim CCP talking points, like kind of like adjacent to what you're seeing with this stuff.
Yeah.
And I look into it a little bit. They were hand selected for the gala by the CCP.
Oh, that's why.
To sing a song, "We'll Be Counting Stars," about China's stars on their flag for
that makes
CCP
sense.
promotion.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's strings to pull on there.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Definitely. Here's the thing. If you see nothing but the glossy thing, because by the way, if you look this car up and go to their website, it looks incredible because, they use very glossy pictures and lots of fancy things. Makes it look like you've got your own movie theater driving around and massaging seats and all that.
Y'all cowards don't even smoke car.
Yeah, exactly. But quite honestly, like, what is the point of having a bunch of gadgets and fancy iPads and stuff in your car if it catches fire all the time and it sucks?
Yeah.
You need a solid foundation.
Yeah.
If you start with like a Toyota Corolla and then you add screens inside of it, that's the way to do it. You don't do it the other way around.
Great car.
You don't start with like screens inside, but you build it on top of like a Pinto,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're doing, really.
Yeah.
The quality, if you look at the axles and the things that connect tie rods and the things that you just don't look at, so bad.
It's
on these
bad.
cars.
Now, we all know that Tesla, as well as most EVs have, in modern cars in general, have cameras, right?
Yes.
To watch your face. It's kind of dystopian.
Yes.
But it watches your face to make sure you're paying attention to the road.
Yeah.
Okay, so the self-driving won't work if you're not looking at the road.
It's a safety feature.
It's a safety feature. So, of course, China's great at defeating safety features. Remember they used to sell T-shirts with like a fake seat belt?
So that the cops does it.
Yeah.
Or the cameras.
Yeah.
And they sell those fake clips
Yeah,
that
so
you
you
put
can-
in the seatbelt so it stops dinging.
Yeah, it stops like annoying you. So your car's tricked into thinking you've fastened your seatbelt, and then you wear the seatbelt T-shirt so that
Yes.
if you pass by a camera,
Yeah.
it looks like you're wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
I remember that, and I was like, why would
Just
you
wear it.
Why would you do that?
Just wear it.
Yeah. Why would you put yourself in danger like
They
that?
act like a kid that's trying to be cool in front of his friends.
Yeah, exactly. So now, in order to defeat the Tesla, like, look at your eyes camera, look what they've got.
Who is that?
Look at, I have no, it's like a G.I. Joe or something, you know what I mean? But look how it
Messi or
works though. Look. So you can watch his phone.
Crazy.
Yeah. So now China does have independent auto journalists, which by the way are now a dying breed because so many of them have been sued out of
sued and screwed.
Dude, if you point out that like Huawei or Xiaomi or BYD has like a fault
within China.
Those companies sue you and they have the backing of the Chinese Communist Party.
Yeah, you can be 100% correct.
Yes.
And you're
They'll
just doing,
be like,
you're doing your job.
You spread rumors and cause losses to the company, and they sue them into oblivion because you can't pay the 1 billion RMB they try to take from you.
You're literally fighting the Chinese government, like to their face.
Yeah. So anyway, occasionally they do manage to do tests that slip through somehow, and I don't know how they managed to do it. But this particular bunch of people, they did some tests to see the automatic braking because most modern cars have a feature that's built in that's like an emergency stop
it's been around a while.
if a kid walks in front. So now we're looking at that stupid knockoff dirty thief Porsche, the Xiaomi SU7.
Yeah.
Start with that.
各大车企同台实测，结果触目惊心。小米苏7
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. It killed like 3 kids or whatever.
没有 F4W 也没有
2 kids.
碰到减速，什么都没有，直接就撞演的车轮那个。
kind of
因为
like
我
3,
们
maybe it's 2.
如果是真人的话
Ripped one of their legs off.
蔚来 ET5
And there's a ET5. Yeah.
你有激光雷达，你有航波雷达。
I like the slow mo. It's like, yeah.
整个过程中没有任何的警告，没有 F4W。然后也没有自动，你人踩完刹车之后，
you're right.
Maybe this is a different one.
特斯
Now
拉
let's
Model
see.
3
There's a Tesla Model 3. It actually stopped.
通过 Pass.
Yes. At 50 kilometers an hour? Oh, whatever.
So guess what? The only one that passed in that scenario was the American one.
The only EV that
Tesla.
didn't kill Chinese children on a Chinese road was the American EV. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not an EV fan. I'm not against them completely. I think they have their place and I think they're fine. And it's a technology that is good and they should continue to try and improve on it.
Yeah.
I still think hybrids are a better option.
Yeah.
But the more that I see Chinese EVs versus Tesla, the more respect I'm getting for the quality and safety of Teslas.
Yeah.
I'm not a Tesla fan. In fact,
neither am I.
I would probably never own one ever.
It's not my thing.
It's not my thing either.
We're car guys.
I mean, I drive a 78 Trans Am. That's, I'm just one of those guys. I save the planet by driving a 50-year-old car.
I drive old cars too.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's the thing. However, when you see, because in China right now, there's a lot of people releasing crash footage of Teslas that have been crashing into trucks or, flying into overpasses or whatever, and the people survive. And I got to say, compared to Chinese EVs anyway, they're like a massive step ahead as far as safety is concerned.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have a fold-out projector screen and your LED lights don't dance or something like that, but you know what? They're better.
Oh,
and Chinese people know that too.
It's not a competition.
Yeah.
Tesla is still seen as if you buy an EV in China, Chinese people think that's the best one.
Yeah, they do. And they've just apparently allowed the full self-driving in China, and people are testing it, and they're blown away at how much better it is than the Chinese versions, the Chinese cars. Anyway, the whole point of this segment is just to, once again, maybe bring people down to earth and stop thinking that Chinese EVs are somehow living in the future. Yeah. What they are is they're cheap knockoff copies, and they're a mug's eyeful.
Yep.
That's what they are. And you might look at something shiny and think wow, that's futuristic and cool. And you get in it and it's you can have a karaoke microphone and stuff. And you think look at all these things. At the end of the day, that crap doesn't matter.
No.
What you need in a vehicle is something that's reliable, that gets you from A to B and that's safe for your family. And you're not getting that with a Chinese car.
And props to the very, very few automotive journalists now in the West that refuse to take the money and the bribes to review these cars and give them good reviews.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching people that I respect, and I won't name names, I respected before, that are obviously, if I had them in private conversation, would say that this car sucks.
Yeah.
Right? They would absolutely, it's the kind of car they hate.
Yeah.
And everything about it's bad.
Yes.
But they won't say that, and they're championing these brands and saying this car is the future and this is amazing. And I'm looking at them and I want to shake them and I say, is this worth your credibility?
Well, it's pretty easy how it works is because automotive journalists, especially on YouTube and stuff, they get incentivized. If you review a Chinese EV and you give it a bad score, First of all, you will not get another opportunity. By the way, these companies pay a lot of money.
Yeah, big time.
We've got a paper trail. Somebody was paid $53,000
for
one review.
And it was minutes.
Yes.
It wasn't like they didn't have to produce it.
Yeah,
we actually had to stand there.
We have the receipts for that. Someday it might come out. Anyway, the fact of the matter is they get paid a lot of money to review the Chinese cars, and then if you give it a bad review, you don't get another opportunity. They won't fly you over to China to the next, EV show or whatever. So you miss out on content, you miss out on opportunities. So you're not going to badmouth it.
No.
So just remember that when you're watching these automotive reviewers. What's this?
Sure. Last thing, I just wanted to warn you guys out there in any sort of military position or access to sensitive information, or even if you work for a company in America or in the West.
Yeah.
As a huge warning from the Five Eyes nations, U.S. and all of our allies. Watch out for LinkedIn requests, message requests, people trying to talk to you about stuff on LinkedIn. It's a epidemic right now. Very, very scary, very bad.
Yep.
It's a top campaign from the CCP to try to get as much information out of the West as possible to make a full-on military and IP stealing foothold, to gain a foothold over everyone. And so watch out for that. Watch out for these profiles reaching out, asking you weird questions.
I always thought that LinkedIn was only a Chinese spy recruitment tool.
I mean, it seems like that.
I think it's actually only that. It doesn't serve any other purpose, does it?
Yeah, I mean,
does it?
I mean, yeah.
Like, what do you do on there?
That's your resume, basically.
I feel like you're advertising yourself to the CCP. Like, hey, I
that's
work
how it's
for these
become.
places.
That's not the fault of LinkedIn, right? The CCP has found a way to leverage. It's kind of like when I did my expose on Quora, right?
Yes,
it's not the fault of Quora, right? But the CCP uses Quora to do really dastardly things.
It's true. You're absolutely right. I mean, obviously, I know what LinkedIn is. I joined it way back in the day when it first came out, and that must have been like in the early 2000s or something, late 90s even. I can't remember, but right in the beginning. And I had friends on there too, and it was all about like making connections, and you can like vouch for your friends who've been in different positions. I get it, but it literally just became a CCP recruiting tool.
It's bad.
Yeah, so be very careful of people who reach out to you on LinkedIn. Anyway, guys, it's time for us to move over to our Q&A section, Yamcha, where we answer your questions and you question our answers. So, it's Friday, time to loosen the tie. For you, if you're not watching us live or if you're not watching us on the weekend, we bid you farewell because we cut the Q&A out on Monday. So stay awesome. But for everyone else, let's get stuck in.
Koala 1203 says this Yamcha segment of the China Show is brought to you by the Bai Sing Se Tourism Association. Come to visit Bai Sing Se, currently ranked as the world's safest city, we assure.
Yes, exactly. There is no war in Bai Sing Se.
That's right. Lauren, thank you very much. Werewolf in China says,